15th of August 2007. 6 Italians, ranging from the ages of 39 down to just 16, are shot to death outside a pizzeria in Duisburg, Germany. In a hail of over 70 bullets, the victims were gunned down whilst they sat in 2 vehicles. The origins of this massacre started 16 years before, in San Luca, Calabria. Let's check it out. Welcome to OC Shorts, bringing you detailed historical snapshots of the American Mafia and other organised crime. Feel free to subscribe if you like that sort of thing. Today, we're going to take a quick look at the San Luca Ndrangheta feud, which culminated in the 2007 Duisburg massacre in Germany. The small town of San Luca is situated in the Calabrian region of Italy, very close to the toe of the mainland. Founded in 1592 and named after Saint Luke the Evangelist, the town was extremely remote for many years, with no drinking water. And it is said that even by the year 1900, 100% of the town's residents were illiterate. Fast forward half a century, and by 1950, the town of San Luca had become a stronghold for the Ndrangheta, the primary organised crime group in the Calabrian region, made up of various clans. One former Ndrangheta member references an interesting observation about the men of San Luca. He said, "Almost all the male inhabitants belong to the Ndrangheta." Whether this is true, who knows, but this town of 4,000 residents at one point was considered the epicentre of Ndrangheta activity in the Calabrian region. By the 1990s, the 2 dominant Ndrangheta clans in San Luca were the Pelle Votari Romeo clan and the Nostra clan. At a carnival in 1991, eggs were thrown in a prank from one group towards the other, although some reports suggest that it was a firework thrown and not eggs. Either way, things escalated, and shortly after, 2 members of the Nostra clan were murdered. Francesco Strangio 20 and Domenico Ndrangheta 19 were both killed. In 1993, tensions again rose and led to violence, and in the space of an hour, 4 men were murdered, with casualties on both sides. Antonio Ndrangheta, an elder Ndrangheta statesman, from the time that he, along with his brothers Giuseppe, Francesco and Sebastiano, ruled San Luca, brokered a peace between the new, younger breakaway clans. Antonio Ndrangheta's name carried weight amongst the younger generation, even though by 1993 he was more of a figurehead for the Ndrangheta. Only 2 years previous, in 1991, Antonio Ndrangheta, ever the diplomat, had arranged a peace between the De Stefano clan and the Imerti Canello clans from what was known as the Second Ndrangheta War that had left 600 dead between 1985 and 1991. Following 1993, peace remained for a few years, but tensions started to rise again, and a truce was called in the year 2000. And then, after 5 years of ceasefire, the conflict erupted again. On January 5th, 2005, 23-year-old Domenico Giorgi of the Nostra clan murdered Salvatore Fafazzuli, a relative of the Pelle Votari clan. Allegedly, Fafazzuli had threatened Domenico Giorgi's girlfriend. Domenico Giorgi fled the area, and as what often happens in blood feuds, if you can't get your intended target, you go after someone close to him. And so, on August 5th, 2005, Antonio Giorgi, the brother of Domenico, was shot and killed with a rifle. The Nostra hit back and took aim at Francesco Pelle, the leader of the Pelle Votari Romeo clan. Pelle was struck by a bullet in the back, but survived, and some reports suggest that he was holding his newborn child at the time of the shooting. Francesco Pelle's retaliation would have massive consequences for the long-running feud. On Christmas Day 2006, the Pelle Votari clan ambushed the house of Giovanni Luca Ndrangheta, the boss of the Nostra clan. 4 people were injured in the assault, including a child. Giovanni Luca Ndrangheta survived, but his 33-year-old wife Maria Strangio was killed. Having lost his wife, Giovanni Luca Nerto's revenge was going to be bloody and inevitable. And at this point, the story moves from southern Italy to Germany. Throughout the 1990s, the Ndrangheta had moved into narcotics, and as of today are considered the dominant force in cocaine trafficking across the whole of Europe. As a result, Ndrangheta clans had set up outposts in various countries, with the Pelle Vittorio Romeo clan operating in the German industrial town of Duisburg. It is often also suggested that members of the two rival San Luca clans were keen to move to these outposts to avoid the feud that had been running for nearly 2 decades. And so, on the 15th of August 2007, at De Bruno's restaurant in Duisburg, 6 men of Calabrian origin, 5 native Italians and 1 German-born, were celebrating the birthday of Tommaso Venturi, who had turned 18 that day. Venturi worked as an apprentice at the restaurant, which was known by police as a front for money laundering. The group of 6 consisted of restaurant manager Sebastiano Strangio, 39, who, despite sharing the surname of his rival clan, was part of the Pelle Votaris, along with his 16-year-old nephew Francesco Giorgi, Marco Marmo, 25, brothers Francesco and Marco Pergola, 22 and 21 respectively, and the 18-year-old birthday boy Tommaso Venturi. The 6 exited De Bruno's restaurant and climbed into 2 vehicles. It was here that they were ambushed by 2 gunmen, Giovanni Strangio and Giuseppe Nerta. After scything down the 6 victims in an avalanche of over 70 bullets, Strangio and Nerta allegedly approached some of the wounded and coolly slotted them in the head with a final bullet. Marco Marmo, one of the victims, is believed to have been the triggerman in the murder of Maria Strangio the previous year. Interestingly, a burnt image of St. Michael the Archangel was found in 18-year-old Venturi's blood-soaked clothes, perhaps signalling that he had just been inducted into the Pelle Voltari Romeo clan that night. So let's take a quick look at the aftermath of this bloodbath. Giovanni Strangio, cousin of the slain Maria, was arrested 2 years later in 2009, living with his wife and son in a suburb of Amsterdam. The other shooter, Giuseppe Nerta, was also arrested. Both were sentenced to life in prison after being extradited to Italy and not Germany. A Dutch court ruled that since the feud had started in San Luca, Italy, the relation with Italy is bigger than the relation with Duisburg, where the crime took place. Giovanni Luca Nerta, widow of Maria Strangio and head of the Nerta Strangio clan, was arrested in 2008, hiding in a bunker in San Luca. On July 12, 2011, he was sentenced to life in prison. Francesco Pelle, who had ordered the assault which resulted in the killing of Maria Strangio in 2006, had been on the run for several years before being arrested at a coronavirus clinic in Portugal in March 2021. I hope you found that interesting. Thanks for watching.